Right, Harmy. It's very, very hard to pick an 11 from a World Cup. I would like to say immediately that I regret leaving Rachin Ravindra out of my personal 11. But here goes. We've been asked to come up with our 11s. So I'll go first, and you tell me where you differ. The only South African I've got is Quinton de Kock with his 400s, opening the batting and keeping wicket. Rohit Sharma to open alongside him. He's the captain. I've got Travis Head at number 3. I hope he doesn't mind. But I need him to bat there because I've got Virat Kohli and Daryl Mitchell at 4 and 5. Glenn Maxwell at 6. Ravindra Jadeja at 7. Pat Cummins, Mitchell Starc, Mohammad Shami, and Jasprit Bumrah. So I've got the 4 seam options and 3 spin options, and not short of batting. Yours?
Yeah, mine's slightly different. I've tried to keep players in the positions that they played the majority of the time that they were in the World Cup. I've got 5 Indians, 2 Australians, a Sri Lankan, a New Zealander, South African, and I had to find a place for somebody from Afghanistan, because I think for me, Afghanistan has been the story of the tournament because of the way they've played, the smile they've had on their faces. And you went into who would have thought you could go into a game with 4 frontline spinners and get away with it against the power of batting that you have in the world now, and finish 6th in the tournament. So I found a place for somebody from Afghanistan. But my team, Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma, I couldn't, even though Warner and Head were high up on the run scoring and Travis Head got a semi-final and final player of the match awards, I just think de Kock and the way Rohit Sharma's played and captained, I thought they just got it in front of Head and Warner at the top in the 1 and 2. Virat Kohli, for me, was a player of the tournament. He bats at number 3. Daryl Mitchell at number 4, where he batted. I know you're not a big fan of Daryl Mitchell at number 4 for New Zealand, and it doesn't look right. He's got to be a number 5, but he batted number 4 for New Zealand. So Daryl Mitchell at 4. Azmatullah is my man from Afghanistan. I thought he batted beautifully for Afghanistan in the middle order, batted in pressurised times, hit the big shot when he needed to. He bowled nicely as well. Yeah, if I was, I know we're going to come on to my best mate getting a job in the 100 in it soon, but if I was coaching one of the 100 teams, I'd be tempted to go for Azmatullah if I could and get him in as an overseas. He's powerful. He can hit the ball over the rope, and he can bowl it at sort of 140 as well. So for me, he was number 5, and then the rest of it, I think it's self-explanatory. Glenn Maxwell's number 6. Yeah, two hundreds of note, huge hundreds, 100 off 44 balls, and then the double 100, which kept Australia more or less in the tournament. Ravindra Jadeja has been excellent for India at number 7. Jasprit Bumrah, fantastic for India at number 8. Dilshan Madhushankar, who ended up with 21 wickets at 25, while things were going horribly wrong for his team in Sri Lanka all around him. Thought he was as good a left-arm option there was in the tournament, was Madhushankar. So Madhushankar. Zampa is my frontline spinner from Australia at number 10, and Mohammad Shami as number 11. So that's de Kock, Sharma, Kohli, Mitchell, Azmatullah, Maxwell, Jadeja, Bumrah, Madhushankar, Zampa, and Mohammad Shami is my 1 to 11. I'd love to have placed for Rachin Ravindra. I thought he was my young player of the tournament. Virat Kohli is my player of the tournament. And the rookie of the tournament just got knocked off the perch because I wanted to give it to Coetzee from South Africa. But Travis Head, the way he performed semi-final and final, just got, for me, the rookie of the tournament. And, fair play to him because he was magnificent in Australia. Like we've said so far, they waited and waited for their man, and boy, did he deliver.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.